Damn it.
Are you recording or taking video?
I'm recording.
Recording? Okay, it's Effin Evan. We out here. Thank you, Zion and Igor.
What's up, people? Yeah, if you need tattoos, come get them.
Yes.
You're gonna
hit
be
him up. You'll see him on my page.
Right.
Everybody, get your tattoos from Igor. Fucking talented
You're gonna be
artist.
that full emo like you. Yeah.
Look at the blood. Look at it.
Okay, so how did how did you get your start out in nightlife?
In nightlife?
Yeah.
I guess I started with another promoter. His name was Oliver. Shout out to Oliver. He had no hair and a blue beard. He was a really cool dude. I used to just fill out those tables for him when I was in college. So he would just like, stay out and bring out your friends. All you do is look cool. And it just kind of became like that, just going out and having fun. But he also taught me it was a little bit more than that, like passing it forward, is what we call it. So I would go out and I would fill tables, but I never got paid for it. And then I kind of stopped because I was like, wait, this is kind of cool, and I want to do it when I'm legal. So I kind of stopped going out as much. And then when I turned 21, that's kind of when I started going out again, and putting my face out there, and just one thing led to another, and that's kind of how it goes. You go frequent the clubs. I used to go when you're underage, and now I work for them, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, it's kind of like my start, really. It's just, my parents are from New York, so I always knew what nightlife was. Very from an early age, like family. Like my mom worked as a dancer at Limelight in the cages. She used to, her and my dad both used to tell me stories about the clubs in the city, like Limelight and Palladium, like Club Versailles. So when I moved to Ohio when I was 10, and that's kind of like how they started telling me about it, about like their old days in New York. And then from living there, coming from New York and living in Ohio, it kind of made me who I am in a lot of ways, like fashion. And there I was like the emo gay kid. I was weird for wearing what I wanted, but that's just kind of how I coped with living and with life, was clothing and like Pinterest and stuff like that. Sorry, this is a little lot. But yeah, so, and then like, y'all watching me get tattooed and doing everything, so it's very cool. Aesthetics and like fashion came very important to me, and that's kind of how I developed my idea of what nightlife was through Pinterest and Tumblr, and my parents telling me about it. So I already knew like people like shout out to Austin James Smith. I was in like 7th grade, and I remember following you on Instagram, and you were like screen printing in college, and you had no followers. You were just like an artist like me now. You were coming up still, and now it's kind of crazy to be in the same rooms as these people that I've known and followed artistically and aesthetically for so long, and they still to this day inspire me and shape me to be the man that I want to be. So I always knew what it was when I came here, the kind of scene that I wanted to chase. There was a world full of artists and musicians, and I knew that nightlife was also an escape for a lot of these people, like the community. And I came here chasing that. Like, obviously I love my family, but I'm gonna be so real as a queer person. Like, we all mostly don't feel connected to our families, so I know like I was gonna have my.
Cause there's always like something like there's like always new stuff going on. Like
people are always gonna have something to say about you, and people are always gonna have a way that they perceive about you. Like, obviously, like doing what I do, and what I've learned is like you are what you let people perceive you as. Also, people are gonna have an idea of you, whether you like it or not. I don't care. Honestly, I'm at a point where like I don't care. Like, like people will think what you want, one way or another. It doesn't really matter, because it's not a race. Everybody gets where they want to go at their own pace. and everybody's journey is different. So if you're comparing yourself to other people, or you're comparing your journey to other people's, then you're not really gonna get far. You're gonna stay stagnant and really feel like I just trust the process, and everything will work out, and fuck everything else.
Okay. What do you think is your biggest obstacle right now?
My biggest what?
Obstacle.
In which way?
In nightlife.
In nightlife.
If you have one.
I mean, I don't really think I had any obstacles in nightlife. I mean, partying is fun. Nightlife is cool. Like I love hosting and I love it all, but it's not everything to me. It's not like on my top of priority of things. If I'm being quite honest with you.
Gotcha. I mean, even just in general, even.
In general.
Even just outside of nightlife.
Fucking money, man. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real, like, I'm someone who works very hard. My mom is second generation, sorry. I go to work. It's just like New York City, living and existing as a young adult who is independent in New York City. So I'm just always hustling, trying to make money, man. And I like making my own money, but shit, I would like a good job that pays me enough to where I don't have to work as much. Of course, I mean, that's the goal. It's for everybody, for most young adults that aren't nepo babies.
So where do you see yourself in 2-3 years from now?
2-3 years from now?
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm living in LA and making music.
Okay.
I'm modeling. I'm just like, I want to, obviously like I want my social media to be popping and grow. I'm going to have a much bigger social media presence. I'll be Effin in 2 or 3 years. Hopefully I'm getting paid. I'll have my brand deals, cologne ads, everything that I really like, and I want to like work with all the brands that I've looked up to. Because for me, like, why I want to do social media influencer is because that's what influence is. I want to inspire people, and like when I die, like I want my tattoos to be replicated. Like I want all these things that make me need to be like popularized, because that's the point. Like I want to inspire people to be themselves, and so I want to be able to work with brands like Monster Energy. Hopefully got that Monster Effin collab in 2 or 3 years.
And so would you say that when you say like Effin, do you mean like that? Just like, is that like what do you consider it? Like just you, or just like as like a brand, or is like?
It's a little bit. It's me, but it's also a brand. It's a movement. I mean, like for me, like. What I want to push is just like when I make music, my tag, I'm Effin. Effin. So it's a little bigger than that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm like.
All right. It's because like I can say, because like I don't know, because like I'm thinking more in like where do you see yourself in like the next couple of years?
Sorry, babe.
Where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? Because
Where do I see myself in the next couple of years?
Because I feel like there's this thing now where it's like there's so many people like leaving the scene. Not even the scene, but like just leaving New York overall.
Hosting at clubs and hosting parties forever. I mean, honestly, one of the reasons why I did it is just to put myself in rooms with artists and other musicians. Because I want to get into like modeling, editorial stuff. So trying to learn how to cut hair. So ideally, in the next few years, I'll say I'm a celebrity hairstylist, barber, colorist. And I just want to be working at a really cool shop, and also doing private work for like fashion shows and magazines. I also want to start making music, whether it comes from something, like if something comes from it or not. That would be very cool, but it's just something for me, like creatively, I think it would be really cool. So in the next few years, like have like an album out, maybe 2. Obviously, hopefully, like get more tattoos. Not in New York. I don't want to be in New York in the next few years. I want to live in LA, or at least some parts of California. I want to try the West Coast. I really think like mentally, it would be so much better for me there.
Like, I'm a person that I believe in seasonal depression, so I notice a difference in my health, like in my mental health, when it gets cold versus when it's summer, spring, you know? And obviously I'm way happier and I just feel so much more motivated, so I really think like if I moved to the West Coast, my mental health would just be so much better all the time. It would honestly motivate me more to be the creative, passionate person that I am every day. So, yeah.
All right, so like, what's one thing you want to like tell everybody?
One thing I want to tell everybody: kill them with kindness, even when they don't deserve it, and smile in their face, even if they hate you.
Awesome.
That's something I really believe in, like leading with love and kindness, even when, you know, people don't really deserve it. Just be the bigger person, because kindness gets you farther in life than being, you know, a negative sourpuss. So, yeah, just be kind, you know, and also don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks. You know, there's a lot of ways to navigate life, I feel like, and you can be a good person and still not give a fuck.
Awesome. Well, it was good. It was good interviewing you.
Thank you.
And
It's been a long few days. You guys are gonna see me getting tattooed, so I hope that you don't think I am fucking crazy. And if I seem out of it, it's probably because I was a little drunk when I was getting tattooed. But it was really fun, and I'm excited to see how Zion edits this and like just what comes of it. And there's gonna be so many more people, so hit Zion up.